Hey, what's going on, guys? I got something very special, very fun. Um, it came with a little something extra. You guys might know what's going on here. Haha, that's right. I got a Golden Harvest V3 from sabertec. sabertec does Golden Harvest soundboards. This is my first Golden Harvest soundboard, and thanks to Johnny Collado of Dark Wolf Custom Saber. Stand up, dude. You're my guy, dude. Appreciate you, man. I was one of the ones that I talked to him a little bit. I was like, hey, man, like, what's going on with the soundboard? It sounds like everybody wants it. I've been waiting for it. I know a lot of people are waiting for it, and I was like, I don't want to miss out on a chance and then be months before I can get one, because I'd love to get one, learn how to use it, learn how to install it, and just broaden my knowledge of soundboards. So he hooked me up, and I was on a list for special people, because I was on the cool list. I'm kidding. I was sent one, and when it was announced, sent one out, and I got one for release for review, and I was stoked. I was so happy. So I started the install. The soundboard was very, very friendly to install, very easy to solder, very fun. The only thing I had a problem with was I had one of the earlier ones that he got, which was a earlier version, and I had to relocate my my positive to under the board, and I didn't get the memo. I was doing the install. I didn't see the group. There's a group, the Golden Harvest Soundboard group on Facebook. Everyone's super helpful. I immediately reached out to, because Johnny was busy, and I messaged him first, and I didn't hear from him, and I was like, oh no. So I went straight to Jeremy, and I went straight to Trevor, and I was like, hey dudes, what's up, guys? Y'all do a lot of Golden Harvest, help a brother out. So they did the exact same thing. They helped me out, but Johnny had hit me up, told me to call him, and I talked to him, ran through it, and we talked a little bit, and he told me a few things that I was super stoked about, and helped me out, and I ran through it, got it up and running. I have it in my KROR V2, which has yet to be installed. This is one that I was saving, had for a while, and I was like, you know what, let's do the Golden Harvest V3. So Golden Harvest V3, again, my first one. Previous models did not have smooth swing, and I'm not sure if they had NeoPixel. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. The V2 may have only been a tri-Cree board. So I was like, give me the V3, let me try it. Let me see what it does. Let me see how she dances. So installed it, got it running after troubleshooting, because there's a few things you have to do. You have to make sure you have all your folders and whatnot, and depending on which version you get, because there will be a run out, or there was a run that was announced, and it sold out very quickly. First run was only allowed to, I think there was 100 boards, and only a few people were, or everyone was allowed to only get like up to 2, I think. So that sold out real quick. And there will be another run coming up. Not exactly sure when. I don't want to say a date, and then everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, Benji said it would be tomorrow. You guys owe us a board." No, that will be an unlimited run, and I believe they will start producing them constantly. So this is a board that I think you'll be seeing a lot of. And honestly, personally, I think this board will change the game quite a bit because of its ease of install, its ease of use, and it's loaded with features. This thing is packed right out of the box. This review I'm going to do is going to be straight for the Saber out of the box, basic settings. You have a couple different folders that you can choose from. Comes with a ton of blade effects that I'm still trying to figure out. And yeah, it's like, wow, this comes with a lot just from the get-go. And for a price point of like $50 or so after shipping, or somewhere around that price, I forget because I just sling cash. I'm like, how much is it, my man? Like, just send it my way. I'm kidding, I'm broke. But I figured I would do a quick review out of the box, basic settings, see how it goes. I eventually plan to, once I get the settings all configured and everything, I'm going to do an in-depth review of this dude because I love it very much. That being said, I was gonna go ahead and just sample off the Soundfonts because you get up to 13 Soundfonts stock on the board, and a lot of them are made by my dudes. Y'all know I'm a sound font connoisseur, and I got some bros in the game who make sound fonts. Saw y'all, I was reading through it and looking at it, and I was like, what up, my dude? I know you. Oh, what's up, brother? It's like one of those ones where it's like you walk into a room, you just high-fiving everyone, you're like, hey, man, oh, hey, what's up, dude? You do like a little pat. That was me just looking at the sound font makers list. I was like, yeah, let's play. So, y'all are my rock stars. I love you guys. All right. I might just throw the blade in it. 6 minutes in. I'm getting better, guys. I was going to run through the sounds, but we got a ton of blade effects and all this different stuff. Again, like I said, right off the get-go, this saber has a lot of stuff on it. And I haven't customized a thing other than putting it in, that's what she said, putting the sound fonts on and the blade styles on the folders, just making it to where I can get it up and running. So this is NeoPixel, because I get crazy. Yes, I know, a thin neck NeoPixel, I did it, I'm just that good. Kidding. It's not the greatest setup, but it works for me, and it worked on my creepy uncle, so I did it with this. Alright, let's go ahead and get this going. Pressing the power, I woke it up from deep sleep. This board has a deep sleep. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, one more time. Oh, no! I went right to it, dang it. That's okay, I can do that. So, you got power on, obviously, press the power on. And then your auxiliary down here. Is that smooth swing? Blasters, just like everything else. Auxiliary. Press. Hold for lockup. Double tap for force effect. Hold up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, so that force effect, double tap it, and it incorporates a blade effect with the force wave. That's new on me. I haven't seen this. Hold on. So double tap will get you a force. There's a force push, just like any other soundboard you've had, where you have a force effect, either a quote, a scream, someone get their limbs chopped off, any of that kind of stuff. But this incorporated a blade effect. Hold on. Yeah. No kidding. And you hold the power off. I'm sure you can adjust all these timings and all these things, but again, this is just out of the box review. Some clashes. Oh wow. I'm on a blade of style. So the clashes have their own styles as well. That's crazy. So in order to change colors and styles, you're going to be double tapping and tapping the power. One tap, change it to a different blade style. Another blade style. I don't know how well you can tell on this color, but I got dots bouncing all over the place, kind of like a rain blade. Faster, more intense, faster. I guess that's like an unstable. If this was on a red, this would be a pretty good unstable. Alright, this one has a couple different things going on. I'll show you, maybe you can see in different colors. So double tap to get different colors. Yeah, see how you can see the hue dancing? So things are going on. So tap power. And now we got a new blade effect. See it? Oh, that's like a flame blade. Yeah. Oh, you can see it? You can see that. Okay. This is wild. Different color. Different color. It's like a pink, holy cow. Gradient, like a rainbow. It's like a flame. There's a couple different flame. Like, oh yeah, wow. Flame 2. That's another thing. It's saying the blade font or the blade style here. See. Flame 3. Gradient 1. Gradient 2. Gradient 3. Classic 1. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm still trying to figure this out myself, you guys. I'm not really the most knowledgeable on what's happening here. I'm just pressing buttons and holding on, dudes. So, lockup out of the gate. Localized lockup. Oh, and it's random. Oh, and it's random? What? No way. Oh my god, you guys, I'm finding out so much stuff just from seeing what's up. I barely looked at the manual. It's random, right? Yeah, this is random. Or is it? Or does it depend on where you hold it? I need to figure that out. I do know that for blade, for tip drag, you point down and press lock up. There's your tip drag. Easy as that. Just press down and hit lock up. I say that. Very cool. Okay. Let's see what the force wave does on this. That's wild. Okay. Now we know. Moving on to another font. There's quite a few on here. That's great. I'm having fun. This is great. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Cyborg. Woo! As a blaster. Lock up. Oh my gosh, is it? So it is kind of, it's random, I think, by how you hold it. I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel. Alright. This sound font is gnarly. Alright, let's go to the next sound font. I'm going to try to roll around real quick. I don't want to have too long of a video on you guys.
Daddy issues complete.
Daddy issues, what up, my boy? Aaron Fonts by Forze. A fancy dude. Alright. Oh man, I need it green. So these are different blades. Okay, green. I needed it. I needed it to be green. Because, you know, it's a V2. Come on, man. It's a V2. Yeah, I want to change that ignition speed. I want to make it quick. I want it to snap hiss. So I'll be messing with that. Force wave. Force wave. Lock up. Okay, I'm not sure if I said it or not, but This speaker is a little quiet. It's just a Vecco I had lying around. I'm getting another I'm getting another speaker sent to me from Johnny, and once he told me that these with the audio amps, the board, it can pump some crazy amount of juice. I was like, let's just get this crazy speakers that will hurt my ears, because that's what I want. I want to be hurt by my Saber visually and audio wise. Just destroy my whole equilibrium with lightsaber sounds. All right. Beautiful, man. Oh, I'm such a sucker. All right. Let's try another sound font. Guardian. Oh, yeah, this one's crazy. Look at that. Look at it all wild. It's pretty wild. Okay. Lock up. I love that. That's just wild. It looks like it's getting crazy. It's like an electric. Okay. All right. I'm a fan. We'll power it down some. Okay, so it has smooth swing, accent swings. You can put music on. I'm still gonna try to figure that out. Think of this as I mean, it's just got everything you want as far as the other soundboards do. I don't want to compare, because that's not what this video is about. This video is about the Golden Harvest. It's not about the pros and cons compared to other soundboards. But this has a lot of the things that I do like, that I look for in a soundboard, and then a lot more that I don't normally look for in a soundboard. Like, I don't really care that much for blade effects. This is fun. And this has a lot of stuff you can just go ahead and play with. You don't have to program it. You don't have to do nothing. This is literally, I've got it, follow the steps, turned it on. This is what you get. So you have a bunch of craziness. Let's do another sound font.
Cryocarbon.
Cryocarbon. Oh, yeah. That sounded nasty. If you're hearing clanking, it's my D-ring. I have a feeling this is Link. Is this you, Brandon? Repulse? It sounds like something you'd come up with. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I put my gut feeling that I think this makes sense. Oh, there you go. That's pretty crazy. Oh, that's really crazy. Blade 1. Oh, sorry. Flame 1. Flame 2. Flame on! I want to see what that looks like. That's pretty cool. Flame 2. Flame 3. Gradient 1. Okay, I'm getting kind of the hang of it. So you have a certain amount, and I'll definitely tell y'all after. Gradient 3. Classic, okay. So you have a few different options. Like, you choose your, I think it's like a background effect and then a regular effect, and I mean, there's just a lot going on here. I really got to figure out what I'm doing. I'm just clicking buttons, guys. Battery's probably getting low too. I'm playing with this thing for a minute. That's the force wave. It's cool. It's all a different color, like green, I think it was, and then it kind of like slowly fades back into red. Wow.
Son of darkness.
son of darkness. That's me, dude. I'm the son of darkness. Oh, Kylo, huh?
Classic 5. Massive 6. Low 1. Road 1. Lane 1. Plan 2. Plan 3. Road 1.
Oh, okay, I'm getting it.
Classic 1.
Classic, classic, flame, gradient. There's different levels of whichever effect. So this is the classic flicker pulse with different colors. Okay. I think this is glow. Is that what it said? So this is another. Wow, that's trippy on camera. Flame. All right, cool. I want to power it on with this. Oh, that's slow. There we go. That's what I want. Oh, that's a staggered one. Very interesting. Sorry, guys. I'm still learning this as I go.
Eternal Prince.
Eternal Prince. Ooh. I'm a fan of that swing. Very subtle, though. Okay, that seems to be what the force wave is doing. That one went on. Crazy. The Phantom. Oh yeah, this is like a mall. That's that prequel blasters right there.
The Shadow.
The Shadow. Again, guys, sorry if it's kind of quiet. I'm not sure how well it's picking up on camera on my phone. I'm going to be getting another speaker that's way better than this. Oh, that's cool. Okay, watch it. Watch when I let go of the lockup and how long it does it. That's cool. All right, locking up and it slowly fades, dissolve. There's a lot of tricky stuff on this. Okay. Like clever uses of effects, man. This thing has a lot of effects on this. Shadows. Wow.
The classic villain.
Classic villain. Back to it.
Balance.
The classic villain.
Balance.
And now I'm back.
Classic 2. Classic
So that's just a quick 25-minute overview of what comes out of the box. What you get when you load, I guess the standard effects package. And then I think there's even more. I gotta figure out how to do it. What goes on, what all that I might need, and whatnot. Because again, I'm not one for having a ton of blade effects on something like this. May even very simplify it if I do, and just make this a Luke, saber through and through. But yeah, so there's a lot to learn on this. There's a lot of stuff, but if you just want like a massive amount of blade effects and smooth swing, obviously you're gonna need NeoPixel for those kind of effects. Not too sure what the Tricree is. I haven't had a Tricree in a long time. I don't really ever plan on going for my personal stuff. I'll do it for people, but Tricree's never really been my thing for the past few years now. But this is a very good option for you. And I was saying to a couple people, I believe this will highly vamp the DIY part of this for new people, new beginners, people who just found lightsabers and they want to, obviously installing and customizing is not for everyone. Most people just want to buy it, swing it around, and put it on a shelf and don't have to worry about it. If something goes wrong with it, they don't even want to open it. They just want to send it. There are people like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But there are people who want to build a whole saber from the ground up and they want it to be theirs. They want to install it. They want to say they did it. But they're too, I wouldn't say intimidated, but hesitant maybe to try a build that's a little bit more on the levels of some that are out there, higher end boards. This one I think is a really good beginner board. I really do. I think it's fantastic for people who want all the features and a good price point, a really good price point. And they just solder pads are just, they're huge. They're great size. It's super easy to solder this thing too. All the pads are on the outside of the board. Can't go wrong. I'd show y'all, but this is a whole process, and I have a little bit of protective tape on my board because it's a tight fit again. Anyways, yeah, go out there, do some research on it. I'm gonna be looking into how to change and customize every single bit I can, and from looking at the config file, it doesn't look that hard at all. It looks very, very simple, very straightforward. But yeah, guys, that'll do it for this review. Honestly, man, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say that this is one groovy board. This thing is fancy. It's a fancy soundboard for fancy boys like myself. So thank you guys very much. Johnny, thank you so much, man, for supplying, helping me out, and answering questions for me when I was lost. So can't tell you how much I appreciate that. And for the rest of you guys, I'll see you in the next video. May the force be with you.